Becky Speckhart here with Experienced Mommy. I have a 4-year-old, a 2.5-year-old, and a 1-year-old right now. And today I'm going to be answering the question of what can my 1-year-old eat? Or what can my 1-year-old not choke on? So the short answer to that question is your 1-year-old can eat a lot of things. As long as you cook it, soften it some way, puree it, mash it up, your 1-year-old is going to be able to eat it. Your 1-year-old really can eat almost any kind of meat as long as you're cutting it up into very small bite-sized pieces. That's really the key with almost any food. And keep an eye on your kid after you throw something on their tray. So some other things to consider with your 1-year-old is they are going to want to eat what is on your plate. If you're anything like me, you want your baby to eat very healthy, but it also needs to be convenient and easy for on the go. Being able to grab some essentials to throw in the diaper bag is key. And so I'm going to give you a nice mix of all the food groups, but they also give your baby the independence they need and that they're starting to want at this age. The first is the Veggie Pouch. All you have to do is screw the top off, and then they can just suck the fruits and vegetables out. The vegetables are often mixed with another kind of fruit, and so there's a sneaky way to get those vegetables in. The second is make sure you get yourself one of those pouch holders so that they can't squeeze it and make a terrible mess. It allows you to screw in the Veggie Pouch into this lid and put it in a case where the baby can't squeeze. It's pretty awesome. It's got handles so they can still hold it, but allows them to feed themselves. The third thing are Rice Rusks. Essentially, they're a massive puff. It's big, and so the baby can hold on to it easily. It's going to last more than one bite. You can hand it to them. If you're needing to throw something at a kid that's in the back seat, you can pass it back to them. It's awesome. They naturally dissolve in their mouth. You don't have to worry about them choking on it. Fourth thing are Cliff Kid organic ZBars. They are made with a ton of carbohydrates and fiber and protein and fat that maintain the kids' energy level, but they're so convenient. They're great for your kid, and they're not nearly as messy as some of those other crumbly ones that like have chocolate chips in them. They don't make nearly a mess. The fifth thing is raisins. Just raisins. They're good for them, packed full of iron. They're already bite-sized. You can buy them in those little convenient boxes, or you can get them in bulk. The sixth thing is yogurt, especially Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt has a ton of protein in it. So they're already in nice little ready-to-go containers, and it's good for your kid. It helps replace all that calcium from when they stop breastfeeding or taking bottles. The seventh thing is oatmeal. I make it with vitamin D milk and make it the night before, and the beauty of making it the night before is then it sets up. Then you can tear it into little pieces and he can feed himself. The eighth thing is canned fruits and vegetables, and even some of the beans, like black beans. And the beauty of canned foods are, again, you can just throw them in a bag, like canned corn, canned black beans. They love black beans. Green beans as well. Canned carrots. The nice thing is they're all soft. They're soft, so you don't have to worry about these things being hard. They're already cooked. You just take them out, drain them, throw them on their tray. Feed themselves, finger food. It's the bomb. The ninth is bread. So easy. You just tear up little pieces of bread, throw it on their tray. Hawaiian bread. If you're like late and everyone's going to be starving and angry, you can chuck everybody a little Hawaiian roll. It's not nearly as messy. It doesn't have a lot of crumbs because of the way they make it. It's just a little hint of sweet. And the 10th is tortillas. Tear that into pieces. Or you can put cheese, zap it in the microwave, cheesy roll up, wrap it up, cut it into slices, throw it on the tray. Easy. So that's my list. Those are some of the things that I feel vulnerable when we go low on any of those items. As a mom who needs to get out of the house for my mental health, trying to make it to the gym every day, or trying to take your 4-year-old to preschool, even just trying to go to church, things like that, where you need some convenient, healthy options that you can give to people who are watching your kid while you get a second to breathe.